capture this in a single stop in the city of Tagum. Undoubtedly, the Tagum City Historical and Cultural Center is one of the most exciting destinations in the city today. Rising from the former center of governance is the new home of expression. It is no surprise that what follows the home of the previous city hall is another dynamic center for the booming art scene in all its forms: visual, music, performance, history, and learning. A wing for history, preserving history, remnants and photographs of the old government building are on display in a designated space in the Kagikan Museum of Tagamenya. People, the first LGU-operated museum on the third level of the building, but it goes beyond memories of the old structure. Kagikan has several interpretations like beginning and extraction, and the museum extracts everything about the city's past, its origins, and its present, facts and figures, history years that molded and placed the populace into what it is today. In the past, Magupo was a large wild area occupied by different groups, including the Kagan, the Mandaya, and the Mansaka, who relied on hunting for food. Significant change occurred in October 1929 when Sulpicio Quirante from Walbual, Cebu settled in the area. This attracted more people from nearby places, and they formed the Magupo Homesteaders Association. These associations bought land from a local resident in Magupo and divided it into 750 square meters plots, selling them for 1 peso to 50 centavos each. The money collected from buyers also served as membership fees for the associations. With these funds, the associations financed the constructions of essential structures in Magupo, such as schools, cottages for teachers, a rest house, and a chapel. On June 23, 1941, Magupo transitioned from being a part of Davao City to becoming a municipality named Tagum. The town continued to grow economically and physically, eventually becoming a chartered city on March 7, 1998, and retaining the name City of Tagum. The Tagum City Historical and Cultural Center is actually the initiative of our local government, together with our city officials, wherein we could showcase the very wonderful history and culture of Tagum City and its people. This was opened to the public last April 5, 2021, but the inauguration of the series of Blessing conducted last March in a celebration of 23rd Araw ng Tagum. So this center, the Historical and Cultural Center, is a 3-story building that houses several facilities. On the ground floor, we could see the different kinds of painting made by Tagameños. The second floor, we have the city library and learning commons. It's a very modern library and very engaging color because it wants to instill the love for reading and learning to my fellow learners. And it also houses the Center for Tagameño Studies. It is a repository of all researches and materials that will tell about history and culture of Tagum. And the third floor is the Kagikan Museum, as we call as the Museum of the Tagumeño people, because it features 3 tribes people in Tagum. It has 4 galleries. The first one is all about the history and the narrative of Tagum, when it started as a municipal district until it became a city. The second gallery is all about the Tipanod, followed by the Moro Gallery, which it talks about the Moro communities in Tagum. And the last one is the Dayo Gallery, that talks about the migrant settlers came to Tagum in the 1920s and started the community. Almost 90% artifacts that we could see here inside are all donated by Tagumeño residents. Even the conceptualization, the preparation of the narrative involved the different communities. It's a community museum wherein a Tagumeño really involved from the conceptualization until the gathering of artifacts. All of the things we could see inside in this museum is that this has been approved by the different sectors in our community.
Sige, kaya. Sige. Aduna ba yung mga importanteng kausaban o mga bag-ong kalambuan nga imong nadunggan sa Tagum Historical and Cultural Center sa imong panahon diri apo mo?
Sa pagkakaroon, bag-o radyo ko na may nagbalhin diri sa Tourism Office sa Historical Center. But before, kani siya is ang ato ang Old City Hall. So by 2020, nahimo siyang Tagum City and Cultural Center. So kanina, bag-o na dyan siya. Naatay gallery, naatay city library, ug naatay museum ug ang theater. So mauna siya ang murag dako nga kabag-uhan diri sa ato ang Tagum City Historical Cultural Center.
Kanang as lang po kanang sa adyo ni siya natutod ko.
Sa akong pagkakuan is gi-renovate lang manggutong Old City Hall. As to sa year sa construction na human jud siya is 2020. Oo.
So wala jud siya gitotally nga kanang gibungkag. So gi-renovate lang po ni siya na building para mahimo siyang historical cultural building.
Naay mga kuan katong mga kahoy kang panggamit diri katong part sa City Hall na asa museum.
Second question po is, unsa ang nag-inspire kanimo nga magtrabaho sa Tagum Historical and Cultural Center ug unsa ang nagpabilin sa inyong kalimutan sa mga tuig nimo dere?
Nag-inspire sa ako is kuan manggod taga-Tagum man jud ko.
Yes po.
Tapos ang position is sa tourism. So karon sa pagkakaroon ang cultural office ug ang tourism gi-combine na manggod. So mas dako na ang iyang scope, tourism, cultural na pod. Lingaw ang trabaho nga makapagserbisyo ka sa imuhang isig katao. Diri sa tourism and cultural office manggod events sa city festivals, mga about sa culture, history sa Tagum, diri about sa mga community IPs o mga ato ang IP communities, Moro communities, tanan na makuan diri ana mga programs, projects para sa ilaha diri ang office. So mao to ang isa ka nindot nga kanang butang sa trabaho diri kay ma-expose ka sa lain-lain nga tao. Oo. Hatag kag serbisyo sa imong kapwa. Well, siya diri sa una minumduman ako nga ang makita nimo ang development dito sa Tagum nga diri nag-start ang katong City Hall until such time nga na nabalhin na dito sa apukon. So bakit ang ginato ang progressive gid ang city kana.
Yeah, thank you ma'am.
Sige po, thank you.
Thank you.
The G-clef actually the first G-clef inspired symbol which cements and as the music capital of the South. It also inspired from the infinity sign because it wants Tagumenyo to infinitely be connected with their history, culture, and heritage through this building.